What's the vibe, Christ Verified Tribe? Now, I'm a little stuffy. You could be experiencing like the same thing, like allergies going on right now in this season. I just have a message for God's daughters. And, no matter if I am feeling like under the weather or too tired, I'm never too tired for God. And this is why God is telling you, I will protect you. Spiders could be significant. Charlotte's Web. Okay, an exceptional person. You know how like on Charlotte's Web when she was talking about the pig, and it's like protection. Like now that I think about it, like the spider was protecting you, like because they could have eaten Wilbur. No, close the door. I am doing a video. Okay, you could have like a lot of interruptions going on. Hi, the Kennedy Way. Greetings. I hope that you are subscribed to the Christ Verified Tribe, y'all. So like, God has really been, look, this is crazy, y'all. And I'm so glad that you're here. If you're here right now, you are definitely a child of God. Confirmation. Okay, Matt could be significant. The letter M, the letter A, or the letter T could be significant. I feel like right now, no matter how hard life is lifing right now, can you guys agree that life is lifing right now? And there's times when you really, the letter L could be significant, the letter B. So life is lifing right now, and it's like, no, it's like you want to give up at sometimes, but it's like you have raised your vibration so high. It's like even when you give up, it's like it's hard to even stay in that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you'll hear those negative thoughts, but you have transformed, you have evolved so much. Yes, butterflies and elephants could be significant. Angels, okay? Or just the name angel could be significant. N, G, E, like I already said, L. So and it's like it's hard for us to like really stay in that negative mind frame. It's like we have no options other than to keep going, God's children. Okay, this is a message for God's daughters. Now, you know, I do want to speak to the men a little more on this channel, but it's going to be for a different message. This is for the ladies, for the women, for the of God. And God had sent me to Matthew 1:21, and she will give birth to a son. Now, I have been getting birth. Okay, some of you guys have African descent in you, African descent, melanated beings. There is someone, now this is just a prophecy. This is just something I wanted to share with you. I feel like it was something, a message just for me to know and for y'all to find out. But honestly, God is loving. On a side note, real quick, y'all. I know I'll be everywhere with it, but God is loving the way that you are loving Him, okay, and listening to what God is saying. It's like ever since you started listening to God, your life has. It's not to necessarily say you still don't go through challenges. It's just easier to swallow, if you catch my drift. Um, it's easier to bear. You've grown stronger spiritually, emotionally, in what you deserve and what you want out of your life, right? Maybe you could have changed the way that you eat, okay? Or, maybe you eat more fish, you eat lighter than you used to. Okay, some of you guys are planning on traveling or flying, but maybe since my mind keeps going off of that, but oh yeah, like I was saying, like someone's giving birth, so you could have a birth of a son, or you will have a son. God is telling you, to get healthy, maybe to eat light, and to surrender certain things, because the child that God is trying to bring into this world through you needs you to be um, all that he needs you to be. Okay? And some of you women who are watching this live right now, you guys can speed up my live too if I'm talking too slow when you watch it later. I always tell people watch me at 1.25 or 1.50 because I be channeling y'all. And so some of you women, y'all really going to be birthing a very prominent leader to this earth, to this world, just as Jesus Christ saved his people, just as God told Mary, like, hey, you've gotten rid of this is why God is, been a little harder on you than most people. You could feel like, why is everybody else's channel flying by? Why is everybody else's business, going so fast and this, that, and the third? Because it's not to say that you're not worthy. Okay. Yeah. Someone's mentioning you, or people could be mentioning you, or your name is in places that you don't know yet. So like people could be like, I'm sorry, y'all, these allergies been kicking my butt right now. Okay. With this full moon going on. Some of you have or know people who have suffered from cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer. God has healed you. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know, acid reflux. Sorry, y'all, if I'm sniffling a lot during this video. But yeah, God has really been saying that to a lot of his daughters. Like, this is what's going on, my child. Like, you're about to birth this son. You're about to birth this project. And I need you to do it right. This is what I need you to let go. This is what I need you to take on. Like, new. Okay, you could have been something new. Okay, I know it's just been Christmas, so maybe you got something new. I'm not sure. You could have also experienced someone missing, okay, in your family, or something could be missing, and you could have been lost and found, or something like that. I was lost, but now I'm found. Nobody but God. Okay, God's gonna protect you. God said, don't be afraid of your gifts. Don't be afraid of your talents. Don't be afraid of birthing this child into the world. Okay, this creation, this new transformation. Okay, you could know someone or experience an actual missing person, like, and you haven't found that person yet. You don't know if this person has passed on because there is no evidence of life or afterlife. Okay, God says prepare to have happy times. Okay, have no fear. Okay, God will protect you and your family. Okay, maybe you could be feeling attacked from family, and because of you decided to create something new. God is creating something new, giving you a new family, a new life. Okay, you're having very vivid dreams. Write down just the smallest detail. Okay, that will help you in your message because it will all come together. Okay, if you take the time to listen to the divine, the most high, God, it's, like when you feel like, I don't know if you guys have been feeling extra tired lately. It's just God telling you it's time. Just keep going. Like, if I was to stop this channel, I wouldn't even have the amount of subscriptions that I have to this channel right now, even though it seems like it's just stuck on one number and it's been months and a whole year has passed by, but it just keeps going. It has this times where it fluctuates, and it has this times where it just stays the same. And it's because how your life could be feeling right now. But when it's like God is giving you this rest, because you're going to wish you had this rest after God finishes with you, after God is done with you. Okay, you could have been fighting this war spiritually for longer than you have been living in this lifetime. is what God is saying. But happy times, remember the happy times, okay? And this could be someone who passed on as well. Like you could just remember the happy times with that person, okay? It has something to do with family too, just, or your significant others too as well. Like maybe someone wants you to just remember the happy times, or God is just telling me to tell you that more times are coming for you to experience happiness and to not be afraid of happiness, to not be afraid of love. Something that you let go or something that you put back help you escape, or it helped you free your mind. Like you could have wanted to take something. Okay, you could have bought someone something like, oh, I want to take all this, I want to take all that, and then you put it back. Because you was like, you know what? Or someone could have bought you something. And you was like, this is mine. It could have started in an argument, like property over like, people want to give you things and then take it back. You was like, you know what? You can have that. I'm not gonna worry about those things, right? And that's what freed you. That's what helped you escape. That's what cut the cord. The number 9 could be significant as well. A lot of synchronicities. Letting you know that God is still with you. You are not alone. That's what the synchronicities mean, that I am still with you and you are not alone. I am here with you. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. 25, 55, 52. All right. So I see Houston could be significant. You are very unique. Okay. You're light. You're an angel. You're vibrating high. You could have people that you went to school with watching you, dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. Okay. You could be having a lot of deja vu at this time. Okay. You could be dealing with someone who feels like it's their way or the highway. Okay. But God always gives you a choice. Okay. Always choose you. Okay. That's the healthiest thing to do. I don't know why my alarm clock is going on. Okay. Because that was confirmation. Always choose you, because that's the healthiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? How you feel, your emotions, you can't help others if people think that it's selfish for you to take care of what is going on within you first before you can help others. Because that's one thing too, like if you have kids, okay, for some of you women out here who are mothers, and you have someone who's babysitting, but their mind, their spirit, and their emotions are off. And you think, oh, you know what I'm saying? You don't have anything to do, And even I have to have this understanding too, because these are our children, right? And sometimes we're like, oh, we need some help. We need some support. And that's true. That's true. But at the same time, you don't want anyone watching your children who might have a mental breakdown and cause them more harm than good, right? So that was a message for someone. Okay? Don't let anyone, you could not just let anyone, watch your children. You're not out here partying. That's not your priority. A lot of God's daughter right now is working on the relationship with their higher self, with God, and in their career, because we are natural providers, nurturers, lovers, and we have put a lot of things and people before ourselves. And now that we realize that a lot of the love that was never wasted, because love is never wasted. All right. Y'all be careful out here too. But, we now that we are giving that love to ourselves, it can trigger a lot of demons in people because they're like, hey, where's that supply? Where's that love you were giving me so freely, and now you're giving it to yourself, and you're realizing the transformation, how beautiful, how great. It's like, dang, this is the power that I was giving out, and now I want to keep it to myself. People want to be mad. They're upset. They've been living off your source. They've been living off your love, but then they want to reject you at the same time, neglect you at the same time. I heard my son outside playing with his friend Andrew, and I don't know, you could have been dealing with some crazy people. He said KIL. If you know what I'm saying, just so the videos, KI hockey stick, hockey stick. So it's like, I'm gonna KI hockey stick, hockey stick. They tried. Get away from people like that. If somebody ever told you that, that's why I said, don't take nothing from them. Escape free. You got away. Okay? From any of you guys who could have been experienced domestic violence. Okay, if you're resonating with this message, like this message, share this channel for someone who you feel could resonate with this message right now. All right. I also do have a text line where you guys can send me prayer requests. You can email me. Okay. Or you can ask me to pray for someone else. Saved by faith. We don't pay to pray. Okay. I'm wearing a Harley Davidson shirt. So that could be significant. Okay. Joker. The joke's on you. Okay. It's like you're going to get the last laugh, God is saying. Deja vu means that you are in the right, you're going the same, it's like you're the right path. Like you're doing what God is, like, even if you feel like you're not doing what God is telling you to do or something, it's like when you experience that deja vu, it's like you've been here before. Some of you guys feel like you've been here before, or your old soul. All right. God is going to bless you with a new look. Okay. Maybe you could just be changing things up. Your wardrobe, prepare to go shopping. All right. Prepare to travel. I know some of you might feel like, I've been traveling. I've been doing everything God is saying, and I'm tired. It's okay. Get your rest, because you're going to need it. All right. It's okay to not always be working, thinking. Sometimes your brain just needs to relax. So relax. Okay? Daughters of Christ. And I pray that you gained a little more faith in the receiving of this message, because God said all we need is the faith of a mustard seed. And with that being said, through Christ we unite. Until next time, stay aligned with divine minds.